Yemen's Houthi Prime Minister Ahmed al-Rahawi has been killed in an Israeli attack. The rebel movement has confirmed the leader was killed when Israel's military launched an airstrike on the country's capital earlier this week. The IDF says it was attacking a Houthi military target in the area. Ahmed al-Rahawi had been serving as Prime Minister for the Houthi-led government since August last year. Political activist Greta Thunberg is preparing to set sail in another Gaza aid flotilla mission. She was detained by Israeli forces in June when the yacht she and 11 others were sailing in was intercepted in the Mediterranean.
There's a drone right above us.
This is how the last flotilla of aid to Gaza ended.
Right now they're jamming our code.
Israeli special forces boarding the Madeleine as it approached the coast.
Just to jam our communication.
Ditch the phone! Ditch the phone!
Greta Thunberg and fellow campaigners detained and deported. But undeterred, she's preparing to take part in a new, bigger aid flotilla leaving on Sunday.
So the goal with this mission is both the symbolic aid that we are bringing, that we are in contact with groups inside of Gaza, how to deal with that, but also to open up a humanitarian corridor to, as soon as that has been open, to deliver more aid. But most importantly, this is a mission where we are sending hope and solidarity to the people of Gaza and showing a clear signal that the world has not forgotten about you. And our governments that are complicit in genocide, they do not represent us.
Israel denies genocide and described the last boat as the selfie yacht, a publicity stunt.
The IDF has said to us that it's demonstrated its commitment to getting humanitarian aid into the people of Gaza, and it says that in response to your flotilla that it will continue to enforce the naval blockade. So I guess some people would say, what's the point? You're going to get probably deported again. Is this more about PR than actually progress?
Israel is violating international law, which is very important, and what we are trying to do is to use our rights to sail on international waters and to deliver humanitarian aid, which Israel are not allowed to block from coming in. I do not understand the argument that this mission is pointless at all. As I said, this is also a message of hope and solidarity. And if there's anything I can do, if there's anything we can do here as individuals to send a message to Palestinians that people are watching you, we are doing everything we can. We are continuing to fulfill our promise to do everything we can, continuously trying to break the siege.
Can I just ask you your thoughts on Hamas? They're still holding hostages. What would your message to Hamas be?
I do not stand behind killing civilians. But if we translate that into the reality, and which we're seeing how many hundreds of thousands of people who are dying in Gaza, how many hundreds of thousands of people who have been deprived their complete dignity and sense of justice and freedom by Israel.
Famine has been declared in Gaza, but in a statement, the IDF denied blocking aid, saying since the beginning of the war, over 2 million tons have been delivered, with 9,000 aid trucks going in the last few months. Dozens of boats carrying hundreds of people from around the world will join Greta on this new mission. The chance of getting to Gaza is slim, and the criticism can be fierce, but they're determined to try. Siobhan Robbins, Sky News, Barcelona.
And what about the situation on the ground right now? Well, Israel says it will soon halt or slow humanitarian aid into parts of northern Gaza as it expands its military offensive against Hamas. An Israeli official says airdrops over Gaza will be stopped in the coming days, and the number of aid trucks will also be reduced. The announcement comes a day after Gaza City was declared a combat zone. Hundreds of people are evacuating and relocating to the south in preparation.